In this episode of CobbTV, we are talking about the drumming style of Sean Kinney from Alice in Chains. Yes, and be sure to like and subscribe for
more epic musical content.
Now, Sean Kinney has mostly endorsed DW drums and Sabian cymbals throughout most of his career, and cites Ringo Starr as an influence because he likes Ringo's approach to playing songs. And that's Sean's approach. He serves the music.
Yes.
And funny story, when Alice in Chains was recording their first album, Facelift, he actually broke his hand and had to have a bucket of ice next to the kit. He cut off the cast in the studio and trudged on through. And that's insane when you think about how heavy and hard-hitting songs like Man in the Box is. And speaking of heavy and hard-hitting songs, just listen to those breaks on Angry Chair and how Sean sets up those hits that are in unison with the band. Not to mention he's playing a super creative drum beat that kicks off that song. Alice in Chains is no stranger to odd time signatures, and the leading single off of the album Dirt is in 7/8 time, and yes, of course, that is Them Bones. And that's not the only song on that album that has an unusual time signature. The song Rain When I Die is in 6/4 time. Now that last groove, Sean Kinney actually got a songwriting credit for because they were inspired to write a song around the groove that he just started playing in the studio. And that is attributed to Sean's musical taste. Yes, he is a drummer who writes hooks on the drums. Just listen to the intro of Wood. He is playing a very, very catchy drum beat on the toms that really complements the guitar on that one. Let's talk more about Sean's sense of musicality and how musical he is on the drums. For one, the way he plays with his sticks, he can use his arms really, really big and use the shoulder of the stick to hit the sides of the cymbals, especially the hi-hat, and get that really, really trashy sound. But he also can get really, really precise hits by using the tips and comes up with these really, really cool cymbal rolls on the hi-hats, and it's really, really tight and really, really crisp. And if you listen to the song No Excuses, you can hear a good example of his taste on that one. Now definitely check out his playing on the Unplugged album, especially on the song No Excuses. I love the way he uses the bongos and the splash cymbals incorporated with the different variations of that groove that he's doing. But again, you can just hear how musical and tasteful and in the pocket that his playing is in. Not to mention on songs like Sickman, you can hear him using a double paradiddle incorporated in this really, really cool, heavy tom-tom drum beat. Yes, that's one of my favorite things about Sean Kinney's style of playing, is that he really likes to incorporate the tom-toms in his groove. And another great example of this is on the song Head Creeps. Yes, you must do a deep dive of the AIC catalog to really get inside the mind of the man behind the music. So I left a Spotify playlist in the description and comment of this video, and while you're in the comments section, leave one. Let me know what your favorite AIC song is, or what your favorite drum beat that I played was, and you hear those bells, those chimes, be sure to ring that bell so you get all the notifications in this channel. Like and subscribe for more epic musical content. But in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.